Money and meds. It's Wednesday the 17th of September. I'm not going to loiter here too long because I'm conscious that these things, no one wants to see me chatting for 5 or 6 minutes. So I remember when I was a kid, in terms of money, I had a little notebook. It was like I owe on one side at the start and you owe on the other side. This is a little Tibetan book of Buddhism, by the way. It's very, very interesting. It's very well put together. I like Buddhism. And yeah, as the son of a banker for 42 years, I know what I owe, and I know what you owe, and I owe Frank, and I owe Olga's parents, and not a lot of money, thankfully, but there's a little bit of money owed here and there, and I acknowledge it when I owe people money, and I acknowledge when people help me, and I have acknowledged, I hope, and if I haven't, I'll acknowledge it again. Thank you. The list is huge. That's another project. I'm going to thank everyone in some format. I don't know how actually, but I'll thank everyone in some format. Maybe that'll be the book. Maybe it should be the book. Thank you, John. Thank you, Grania. When people owe me money, I'd like them not to hide. I'd like to not get 7 messages from people at 1 o'clock in the morning to say, you'll get your money, you'll get your money, you'll get your money. I'm so stressed, I'm so stressed, I'm so stressed. I'm doing this in my business. I've got an accountant, I've got a lawyer. It doesn't really concern me, to be quite honest with you. If you wanted me to refer you to a psychologist or a counselor to get these challenges off your chest and have someone to speak to, like a sounding board, I'll do that. But if you owe me money, I'd like you to either acknowledge it or I'd like you to pay the money. Frankly, both. And frankly, just get it paid and there's no need to acknowledge it. Things don't need to drag on. And people do owe me money, including Robert Knights. Yes, Robert, you're going to be mentioned again, whether you ever see this or not. Robert's from the UK. Robert asked me a long time, 2020. Here's the original loan agreement, one of the loan agreements in 2020. Robert was given 5,000 euros by me, 5,000 by my father, 5,000 by another friend. He eventually did pay the money after Len jumped in and said, you need to get this guy paid back. And he finally paid the money. And the principal made a lot of promises about, oh, the percentage, and I'll get it to you. Like, how many agreements are you going to put your name to and actually do nothing about it? I mean, I tend to sign things that I don't fully understand because some of them are in Russian and it takes me a long time to read these things in Russian. But I'm not signing something saying I'm going to pay you and not pay you. Because if I sign something and say I'm going to pay you and I don't pay you, I feel bad. I feel guilty, actually. That's how I feel. And maybe that's only me. I hope that's not only me, but maybe it is only me. So that's where I'm at with the money. I mean, money's coming in, and I do have a cushion, thankfully, to you and to many people. Some people I don't even know who were generous to donate money to help me. And again, I make no secret about it. The costs of what I'm going through are practically free in terms of the chemotherapy and actually some painkillers after the therapy, which thankfully I haven't needed very often. Yesterday must have been a monthly check-in day because Colin, Ashling, my aunt Coach, all checked in, which was very nice. I had a beautiful conversation with my mother yesterday. The connection was fantastic. It was like she was in the next room. No internet challenges, which is great. And the meds. And there are lots of meds. And I was going through the meds. And most of them are for liver. Most of them are protecting the liver. Some of them are for, what else? Yeah, liver, replacing pancreatic enzymes. The kidneys, the gallbladder, the bile tract. I'm just conscious of not taking these for too long. Because I do feel tired at the end of the day sometimes. So the medicines are interesting, you know. On the 21st, by the way, Sunday the 21st, there'll be a scan. So I'll understand better what's going on with my little chihuahua. I've given my tumour a name now. He's my little chihuahua. So is he going to be treated with kid gloves or is he going to be kicked out and put in a shelter and let someone else take care of him? So again, yeah, I'm not the first or I'm not the last to have had cancer. And I do feel great. And I met an Irish buddy of mine recently, Breffney, and met him on the street. He says, oh my God, I can't believe you've got cancer. You look great. And I was talking to someone else yesterday. I can't believe you've got cancer. You look great. And I do feel great. I actually feel fantastic. So on that note, I'm going to sign off and say, I wish you a fantastic day. It's about nearly 9 o'clock in the morning here. So I'm going to stop rambling and make some creative videos and do some work. And yeah, make sure it's a good day. So be well, be happy, be you. Don't ever change. Hugh McEnany signing out.